Hello, hello. How are we all doing this afternoon? Let's see what we got here. Oh, I forgot to add in my music over on this one. Let's add that in real quick. Let's see here. There we go. Hopefully, let's turn that down just a touch. All right, so now I think we are ready to roll. So, the plan for tonight is going to be just to knock out all of my daily stuff on MTG Arena. So it's been a couple of days. I've got, I think, 750 coin challenges to do, and so I'm just gonna hop right in and get onto those, and let's see what we've got here. So we've got this one that I've already been working on, cast 30 black or red spells. Got another one that's 30 white or blue spells, and another 30 blue or black. That one's probably going to be pretty easy because I've been playing a Dimir Fairies deck a lot. I'll probably be playing that one again here in just a little bit, and then if we can, we'll see how many wins we can get. Maybe get a few extra coins. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and knock out this 30 blue or black first because, well, I mean, playing Dimir, that'll make it easy to knock this one out, and it'll kind of go towards these other two as well. So we'll just go ahead and hop right in and see how it goes. I've been liking this deck. It's been a lot of fun to play. Hasn't been doing like super hot, but you know what? We'll take what we can get. Who knows? Maybe we'll squeeze out a couple of wins and get some extra coins. I might throw together another deck too if I've got time, because I'd like to play for a couple of hours tonight. Oh. All right, here we go. We finally got a matchup. Playing against Golgari. All right. Let's see. He's got 4 lands, Brainstorm, Opt, Stock Up. I think we keep this. I think that'll work out. So I can cast my commander at the very least. Maybe find something else if we need. I think I'll probably go with the Opt first. Let's keep it. Let's see. And they play tap land first. Perfect. So we'll just go ahead and do that. Let's see what we got here. I don't think we really need that other island. Let's see what we got coming up here. Wizard class. Sick. That's not a bad one to get. And of course they got Bristly Bill. All right, let's see. I guess we'll go ahead and do the command tower thing, cast our commander, and hope we can get rolling with this. Not gonna block them. Hey, look, there's another island. Perfect. Let's see. Starting town. Or, oh, that wasn't starting town. Adventurer's Inn. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about, apparently. So we'll go ahead and we'll cast this guy right here. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll keep that. We'll go ahead and do our wizard class. And then we'll punch him in the face for 2. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just block here. No reason to not to. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and take a look at what they got. Yep. You are my target. You're my only opponent, so I might as well target you. Let's see. Creature. Oh, that doesn't sound hot. Let's see. Power and toughness equal to the number of lands you control. Yeah, that's probably not going to be what we want. I'm sure they're going to be pumping out lands like nobody's business. We'll go ahead and we'll play another Island. And then, let's see. Let's just do Brainstorm for now. Let's see, what do we want to get rid of for now? We'll put this one. not gonna be able to play that. So yeah, we'll put those two back. Yeah, I guess we should keep the land on top. So we'll keep that there. Do we want to play the fairy? Let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll play that fairy. Of course, we already know what's on top, so we don't really need the surveil, but we're not going to get it anyways because we're not attacking this turn. Yeah, we'll go ahead and hit them. I probably need to adjust this deck a little bit more. I haven't really done too much with it. I really just kind of packed it full of fairies. Tried to add in some card draw, some interaction here and there. But that's pretty much all that I did whenever I initially built it. But I've been having fun with it, so I haven't seen anything wrong with that. Let's just go ahead and let's draw a couple cards. So we already know what one of them is. Let's see. Do we want to... We're going to need blockers for sure. You know what? Does it really matter? We're really just here to try and get all of our coins for tonight. So we might as well just go ahead and just do what we can there. And we're not going to attack because we need the blockers. We'll just cast some spells. That way we at least contribute to that, to those three challenges that we've got. All right, so yeah, we'll go ahead and we're gonna block both of these. Yeah, of course, we're gonna move it to the command zone. Then we'll play our Island. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play this one back out, and then we'll play this one as well. Now we got two more blockers. What's better than a blocker playing up against green? But knowing green, they'll have something to give it trample before too long. I'm still pretty new to Brawl, so I'm not really 100% sure what exactly to expect for them to play. But like I said, really, the goal tonight is pretty much just to actually get those 3 dailies done. I didn't realize before just how similar they actually were. Oh, good God. Let's see. Yeah, so definitely gonna block the 2 biggest ones. And then I think we're probably just gonna die next turn. Yeah, that's probably gonna be the play. So we'll do this. I really haven't gotten too much black mana tonight. Let's see. So we'll go ahead and stock up. Hey, look, some black mana. Let's see. When it enters, each opponent discards card. Not really going to do us a whole lot now, so we might as well get that one. Oh, actually, no. Yeah. No. Yeah. Man, bad at selecting lands. So we got the... Yeah, sure, why not? We'll just go ahead and make them discard a card. And then... Yeah, we're gonna die after that, I believe. So the question is, do we call it GG's here, or do we? Nah, come on. We'll see what they got. I'm sure we're still dead. Let's see. So I don't think there's any way. Yeah, there's not any way I can possibly not be dead unless they decide not to swing. So because there's not really any reason, we'll just go ahead and call it on this one. No need to waste anybody's time. Womp womp womp. That's unfortunate, but that's kind of how it tends to go with that deck whenever I play anything green. But look, we got a reward. Let's see what we got. Oh, and knocked out the first one. Like I said, I thought that one was going to be pretty easy to get just on account of oh no, that's not the one that I thought it was actually. That must have been the one that I was already pretty close to having before starting. That's all right. Like I said, we're trying to get all three of these done anyway. So let's see what we got in our pack. Hopefully something cool. Well, got some wild cards, possibility technician. Meh. All right. Not really something I would play most of the time, but that's all right. Okay, so let's see what we got left. We've got 30 blue or black spells, which we got half of that knocked out, even just getting absolutely run over in the last game, playing our Dimir Fairies deck. And then we got 30 white or blue spells. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll keep working on the blue or black with our Dimir deck. Maybe we'll get a little bit closer matchup this time, maybe. Hopefully. That'd be really nice. I don't know if they actually even cast their commander last game. I didn't play close enough attention. Words are hard. Words are really hard. All right, so hey, playing up against an Azorius deck. Okay, so we got some lands. We got some card draw. We do have both colors. I think we keep this. I think that's the plan. Probably play the Dismal Backwater first because we don't have a turn 1 play. So that way on turn 2, we can go ahead and play our commander out. And then probably turn 3, play the Borrow Naughty. Evolving Wilds turn 1, classic play. Although it shouldn't take this long in Arena to go hunt for your thing. All right, there we go. Just gain a life and pass. Everybody's favorite, right? All right. So now we'll just go ahead and play an island. And then we'll plop out our commander. Let's see over here. Forgot to add my Apple Music to this one as well. Give you guys some background music. That way whenever, if I ever shut up, you actually have something going on in the background. Alright, so, what do we want? Yeah, I guess we might as well go ahead and throw the lifelink guy out there. And then we'll go ahead and we'll play an island. I think we'll wait to play that one just because I'd like to be able to use the other effect. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and take a shot at him. Might as well, right? It's probably a pretty good idea. Okay. I don't know if we'll actually need... I guess it'll depend on whether they end up with any flyers or not. If we're gonna... Well, I guess putting the stun counter on it would be pretty good too, especially with them having lifelink on their commander. We'll see what else they end up with. Oh, let's see. Okay. Yeah, we might as well go ahead and block. Just bounce off of each other. We get a life, they get two. Oh, well. Whatever. Oh, yeah. Nice. Love seeing my arcanes. Oh, good. Oh, good. Awesome. I love seeing all these things in the trash. That's absolutely wonderful. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna go ahead and play this one. We'll get burned for one. And then we're gonna go ahead and next we'll swing at them with two, and then we're gonna draw a card and discard a card. Let's discard probably that one. Probably really don't need to surveil whenever, you know, they're just gonna go ahead and put a bunch of stuff in our graveyard for us. So might as well just go ahead and skip the surveil guy. We do have a sad robot, so if we decide we need some ramp, we can always have it, but it looks like ramping might be counterproductive to us at this point. Oh look, they have flyers. How wonderful. Yeah, and then they're gonna tap that thing. It's gonna have protection from blue. Oh, no, they didn't. Surprising. Okay. Alright. So, exile target creature. I think might as well make them pay the commander tax, right? Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll move to punches. We're gonna swing at them. I guess with just one. Yeah, we're gonna just swing at them with one. Draw a card, discard a card. I actually do like the gold vein pick, so maybe. Nah, it's not that good. We'll get rid of it. It's fine. And then we are, of course, we're going to put that +1/+1 here. And then they're probably just going to give up a moth. Well, I guess it's not a moth, it's an insect. No, they're going to keep it. All right. Cool. Yeah, so this guy... Yeah, we will pay the 2 on that one. Come on. Alright, so yeah, we'll auto pay that, and then we're gonna tap that one down, put a stun counter on it so that they can't give protection for anything. Oh, except for it can do that to itself. Well, that sucks. But you know what? That's fine, because now you can't protect your precious commander. Oops. You're gonna have to pay some extra for that. I'm sure you will anyway, but I'm just saying. It's done, and then we'll play that one. That way we still have more lands than they do. Because they had to play a tapped land too. Ah, I forgot that they only had to pay one more because of the water crystal. That's unfortunate. Alright, so now let's see what we got here. Oh, it's effectively a counter spell. Although I can make them discard. I like making them discard, so... Yeah, we're gonna do that. You're gonna discard and you're gonna lose a life. Now the question is, should I actually draw and discard with this one? No. We're actually going to do no attacks this time around because I think I'm going to kill their commander again if they swing with it, which I'm sure they probably will. Oh, well, it won't kill their commander now that I think about it. That sucks. Because they're going to tap that thing down and then they're going to give it protection, so it's not going to matter. Whatever. Ah. Well, now it really doesn't matter because everything's super dead. Yeah, I am going to move my commander back to the command zone. I am going to do this, that one, and then we are going to do this to go ahead and get something back out of the yard. Except for it looks like the only thing that we could was stock up. What? How is that possible? Sorcery. Oh, it's only from the milled cards. Jeez. I need to get better at this game. So yeah, definitely want the flying and vigilance. And then we have our commander fodder there. I am going to search for a basic. Thank you for asking. I greatly appreciate that. We don't have enough black mana, so yeah, we're just going to do that there. Feldar Savior. Ah, great. It's a pretty good card. I like it anyway. Oh, good. Now they've got their Overlord. Let's see. Do we consult the star charts or do we stock up? Tell you what, let's stock up. Are you gonna counter it? You got some sort of counter? No? Okay. Yeah, let's get these two. We'll go ahead and play this guy. Gain 2 life. We're going to go ahead and play Soul Guide Lantern. We'll get rid of that water crystal, I think. Do we want the water crystal? Or the Mother of Runes? Let's go water crystal. I'd rather them have protection than be able to go, words. Yeah, add protection to things. And then why not go ahead and consult the star charts while we're at it? We can do the kicker, so we might as well. Because I don't have any counters currently. Ah, but they do. What a dick. No, that's fine. Yeah. Nice. Yep, no attacks here. How many cards do we have left in our library? 61. Okay. Each legendary has Ward 2. Great. Doesn't really matter to me right now. Alright, Sad Robot, thank you for your service. I appreciate you. See, you'll just bounce off of each other. I know I'm still gonna get milled all to hell just because of them. Well, oh no, they're only gaining a little bit. So yeah, I am going to draw a card. Thank you very much. How much life did they gain? Just 1. Sick. My turn. Alright, so Ristic Study to the rescue. We'll start drawing some cards, maybe. They don't have any cards, so we don't have to worry about that one. Yeah, I guess we'll use its ability. We'll draw another card. Oh good, we can't use it. I love that. Don't hate that at all. I guess we might as well ramp. Why not? Little ramp never hurt nobody. We'll go get some more black mana. Yeah, I think that's the play there. Next. No attacks. End turn. what's going on here? What's this one? Yeah, do you pay the one? Pay the one. Oh, good. Okay. So now their white spells get a discount. Yep, I'll let you resolve that. Pass. I will volunteer. That is tribute. We're just gonna petty block that one. Let's see, we're gonna come over here. Okay, I'm gonna pass. Yeah, I am gonna move it to the command zone. Holy crap. They're probably gonna mill me out. I don't know if there's any way to avoid it. Wish that had flash. That would be much better if it had flash. Yeah, you're just gonna be a blocker. Tap target permanent. Yeah, we'll just do that one. We'll play an island. We'll cast our commander. And then just because we can, we'll draw a card. Because I don't think that we really need to worry about their graveyard too much. Yeah, we might as well go ahead and play Fear of Lost Teeth as well. God, I wish that was an instant. Whatever. I don't guess it really would matter unless they just start drawing a bunch of cards. But, oh, good. Everything flies now. That sucks. I don't like that. Oh, and these all have lifelink too? Spectacular. Wonderful. Love that. Yeah, you can stop that one. You can stop that one, and then we're just gonna see how this goes, because I think they're just gonna... Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're cooked. We are absolutely cooked. Let's see how many we mill here. Oh, good. It's our whole deck. Awesome. No? Not quite? All right. It's pretty close. How many cards do we have? 6 cards left. That's wild. Yeah, let's just cast that for no reason, just so we can do this. Hey, 1 damage to your face. Take that. We're gonna cast this just because why not? It'll at least go towards our 30. I'll attack for no reason at all. Good game. Good game. Hey, and we're done. Sick. Yeah, did I mention that this Demir's deck, or this Dimir Fairies deck is bad? Because it is. It's fun, it's just bad. So, I guess you can't have everything. But look, we got another one of our rewards. And that's what we're here for. So we do have this one. It's 30 white or blue spells. And I think maybe we play standard, because I do have an Azorius deck built that is also trash. But unfortunately that one is trash just because I don't have enough wild cards to make it not trash. So I'm not sure if I should do the Azorius or the life gain deck. The life gain deck does at least win an okay amount. It's not anything crazy. Like I'm probably not going to be able to make it out of platinum tier with it. But you know, It does okay. It keeps me bouncing between like Platinum 4 and Platinum 2, so it's alright, I guess. Yeah, let's go with Azorius, just because it's gonna put us closer to our goals quicker, so why not? Let's just go ahead and do that, and then maybe after we're done, we can build another deck that maybe is more fun and maybe does something better. All right. Ooh, only 2 lands. That's rough. But I really don't want to go down to 6, I don't think. This one's pretty low to the ground if I remember correctly. I probably should mulligan anyway. There we go. Now we got 3 lands. Yeah, we'll keep 6. We'll put this Day of Judgment on the bottom. Oh good, they have the Ley Line of Hope. Sick. Wonderful. Yeah, oh, can't play that. We're gonna play a tapped land and pass. Do we cut? Yeah, we'll keep another Lightstall Inquisitor. That's not bad. Just tax their things a little bit. Ah, good. All right. So, oh, or do we seam rip it? Yeah, maybe we seam rip that. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? That probably wasn't actually the right play. I probably should have just played the Lightstall Inquisitor, if I'm being totally honest. But it's been a while since I've played this deck, so I don't really remember exactly what's even in here. So we'll go ahead and do the Lightstall Inquisitor and add a little bit of taxes to their, you know, to something of their choice. And who knows, they may just decide to do a tapped land that was already going to come in tapped. But I do like Lightstall Inquisitor. I think it's a pretty good card. I want to put together a better standard deck, honestly, but unfortunately, the way that Arena's set up, getting those wild cards without like sinking a bunch of money is just kind of impossible, and I just like to keep Arena free to play. It's one thing in paper, because at least in paper I can actually like sell the cards later if I want to and get my money back out of them, but not exactly something that I can do with Arena. So yeah, I think I'd rather not. Just keep it free to play on my end anyway. Let's see. Yeah, let's add some more taxes. Go ahead and do that. Why not? And then we'll attack, because they're not going to block. At least I don't think so. It looks like they're thinking about it. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, that'd have been crazy to... Yeah, say, because now they got that one. They're going to go up 2 more. They're going to go up 2 at a time now. Oh, let's see now. We really need some more white mana. We could definitely use more white mana. Yeah, sure. We'll see if we can draw into it here. Hey, we drew into it. Let's see. Do we do Seam Rip or Focus Fire? I feel like maybe I think Focus Fire is probably going to be better. Let's get rid of the Focus Fire. And then we'll go ahead and Seam Rip one of those guys. Boom, roasted. And then we'll swing with both of them, because it'd just be a bad idea for us not to. Oh man, they're getting mana screwed hard over there too. I didn't even notice that they only have 2 lands. But yeah, I'm gonna say it's oh yeah, they're Those life gain decks, they're so low to the ground. It's crazy that just being able to keep the just 2 lands is enough to work with. Yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll pay the taxes on it. I don't care. Yep, resolve. I don't care. Auto pay it. They got nothing and they only have 2 lands. Yep, there we go. Now you have more taxes to pay. Look, you played yourself. All right, and now we will tack on another planes. And then we're just gonna swing at them for 2 this time. But now we at least have a counter spell, so if they decide to play something, Essence Channeler, yeah, well, that on its own is fine. We'll wait until they're actually gonna play something that, well, let's see here. So if I'm gonna do it for its impending cost, because I still want to be able to counter. Oh, am I not gonna be able to counter now? Ugh, well, now I played myself. Oops. Yeah, we're gonna swing out with these 2, and maybe they'll. Nope, not gonna get the Essence Channeler. All right, that's fine. Whatever. Oh, yeah. I don't know this. Like I said, this deck could certainly be better. It's been so long since I've played it. I don't even remember what I put in here, but it just didn't do really well. And it's just, it's not going to until I get some more, oh, yeah, there's a counter. Nope. Never mind. Yeah, whatever. Go ahead and do your thing. Anyways, yeah, until I get some more wild cards, it's just not gonna do any good. But that's fine. I really don't care too much. I would like to make it better, but if I can't, it's not the end of the world. Okay, let's see. We're gonna consult the star charts here. Should we kick it? Or should we just grab 1? Let's see, how much blue mana do we actually have? We only have 3 blue mana. I guess we could potentially run into another though. So maybe it's worth it to kick it, because we haven't played a land. So yeah, there we go. We got another Island. Probably don't want to do that. Ooh, yeah, but we could. Let's do this guy. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna do that. Next, we'll swing out. And let's see if they decide to block. Of course not. That'd be dumb for them to block. And end. And now we can actually counter if they decide to play anything now. Whenever a creature you control attacks, gain a life. Nope. That's gonna get a veto from me. Just gonna auto pay that. Oops. I really don't think at this point we really have to worry too much about them gaining enough for it to really matter, but I'm not gonna risk it. I'd rather just counter that. Yep, there we go. And then we can do the banishing light thing, and they quit. Sick. Now, the question is this gonna be enough to finish off our goals for the night? Okay, so it got that one, which means we can move on to the extra stuff. We can actually start working on maybe trying to get some of these, some more of the coins through the daily wins, and maybe build another deck. I have been thinking about building some more decks because I really don't have that many, as you can see. This, I've been wanting to make this Landfall Burn deck work, but I don't know. Let's see what we actually need to complete it. Oh wait, actually, see, I think if I click on it, yeah, it can show me what I need. So I need 8 rares, 3 mythics, and I currently have 4 rares. I got plenty of mythics though. Absolutely no shortage of mythics to be found. Let's see, I'm gonna take a look over here just real quick, see what's going on. All right. Let's see. I need to. Let's see what we're gonna do over here. All right. So, what do we want to do? I need to take a look over, see how things are actually going on this side over here. Oh, okay, so it's I really don't know what to do now. That honestly, that went by so much quicker than I expected. I really thought that it was going to take longer to get all three of those. Normally, having 3 750 coin tasks takes a while, but apparently not tonight. Is there any particular format that anybody's wanting to see? Because I'm open to any sort of suggestions. Let's see. I'll tell you what, let's work on building a new deck. I need to... Let's update. Let's see, but what format do we build for? Let's make a new brawl deck. Because really, I don't know... I really just don't know enough about the standard meta right now, I think. So I think we'll do building a new brawl deck. I think that might be the play. Because I've been, you know, in paper I pretty much just play commander, so it makes it a little bit easier for me to build decks in brawl than it does for standard, because for standard you really need to know the meta, and I'm sure for brawl you probably do too, but it's probably a little less important to do so, you know, to actually have to know it, you know what I mean? So, you know, we can just build something fun. So let's see what options we even have. We're only going to want to go with things that are collected for sure. We're going to have to go with creatures. Where? So we're going to need... No, let's see, our format's going to be brawl. So what's the difference between brawl and standard brawl? So regular brawl says build 100 card singleton of eternally legal cards, and standard brawl is build a singleton deck of recent cards centered around a legendary commander. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do it regular brawl. Yeah, we are gonna make sure they're format legal, of course. Yeah, so we'll do that, and then... Oh, I guess we need to also... Let's see, is there... Man, I haven't built enough decks on here to know for sure if there's a way to filter, like, legends. Okay, so these look like they're all... These are all multicolored. That's all lands. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna go with creatures for now, just because I'm sure over time I'll learn how to use the filters on this a little bit better, but yeah, unfortunately right now I just really don't know how to tell. Let's see, I guess we should make these a little bit bigger so I can actually read the text on them. But yeah, I don't know how to filter on here to get just legendary creatures, although that may be, oh, I think that's all it's showing me right now because I'm choosing a commander. Oh. Well, see, look, if I would have just paid attention, I'd have known that already. That's all right. So let's see what we've got here. So we got other cats get +1/+1. I almost want to do something. Ooh, here's Elish Norn. There was an Elish Norn. Oh, it's Elish, not Elsh. Oh, that's the only Elish Norn that I have. Okay, well, never mind. I wonder if I would be able to recreate. Let's do not collected too. No, I was wondering if I would be able to recreate any of the decks that I actually have in paper on Arena. I wonder if we do type night, because I think that's how that works here, right? Yes, that is working that way. God, I hate the way that these cards look. They're so hard to read. Like, they're just awful, honestly. I mean, like, the art is fine on its own, but I just don't like the way that it looks on a card. If it was just the art by itself, it'd be fine, but Cecil's pretty cool. I love Josu Vess. Josu Vess is always fun to be able to play, especially if you can kick them. I'm really wondering. Really don't know what to build. Picking a new commander. I wonder if geez, what was that one? Omnath. Omnath is one that I was gonna build out in paper. Yeah, let's go with this. So this Omnath right here is actually one of them. Oh, nope, I was wrong. That's the wrong one. This Omnath look is a creation. That's the one that I'm wanting to put together in paper. So we're gonna go with that one. So he has landfall. Whenever a land you can control enters, you gain 4 life. If it's the first time that is resolved this turn, if it's a second time, you will add red, green, white, and blue. If it's a third time, you'll deal 4 damage to each opponent and each planeswalker that you don't control. So I've been wanting to put together like a landfall burn deck, specifically using, let's see, I need to get rid of my filters here if they're still on. They're not. All right, cool. So there's a guy, I don't remember. I really wish I remembered what his name was. Let's do red, green. He's an uncommon from Edge of Eternities. That let's see, he's got landfall. Like whenever a land comes in, you'll deal a damage to each opponent. Yeah, here we go. Tannock Memorial ensign. So whenever land you control enters, deals 1 damage to each opponent. If it's the second time that has resolved this turn, you'll draw a card. So he's definitely going in there. So between him and then the Famished World Sire, like, I really want to be able to make this work. I'm gonna take those off. Oh, it's not showing. Oh wait, why? Famished World Sire. Did I mistype something there? Or do I have some sort of... Oh, I have the uncommon filter on. Duh. So, yeah. Yeah, the Famished World Sire, whenever it comes in, it's got Ward 3 and Devour Land 3. So, whenever it enters, you're going to look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the creature's power, with it having the Devour Land 3. For each land that you sack whenever it comes in, it'll get a +1/+1 counter times 3. So I'd really like to be able to have him come in. We just sack all of our lands and then just go ahead and put as many lands as possible onto the field and just burn our opponents like crazy. And 8 mana is a lot, but let's see, I think it was the siege ship, maybe? Nope. Oh, wait a second. Let's see. Let's make sure we don't have any filters on. It does still have the filters. Yeah, so this Sledge class siege ship is another good one that whenever it attacks, you can go ahead and put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. That way we can cheat them out a little bit earlier, which, granted, you know, it's not gonna do us a whole lot of good to cheat him out, but my idea with it is I want to, even if I still play him on turn 8, right, I want to go ahead and, or well, we're playing green, so it's going to come out earlier than turn 8. But ideally, what I would like to do is whenever it comes in, we get to play it for free. And then we still have all of that land to be able to work with, right? Got tons of mana and just have like one really big turn. So we're also going to need like City on Fire. So we're gonna get City on Fire. What else do we need? Let's search for Landfall. Yeah, we want to make sure that it's Landfall. We're only gonna want things that are in our commander's color identity. Felidar Retreat, I think, is a must here. We're definitely going to want to be able to make some big things. That way we can, well, not make some big things. We're definitely going to want things that we can use to station our Sledge class siege ship. And then I am also going to want to get that Gaia's Cradle at Homeland. What is it? Evendo? Something to that effect. I think that, you know, you get 1 mana for each creature that you control by paying a green. Let's see, land you controls enter, this creature gets +1/+0. Each opponent mills 3. That could also be good, but really not necessarily going for what we want. The Sabotender is a must because that one, whenever land comes in, we're going to deal 1 damage to each opponent, and since we're going for Landfall Burn, it fits in perfectly. So we're definitely going to add that one in there. Yeah, then we, of course, the Spitfire Lagak. It's probably not how that's pronounced, but that's how I'm going to say it. Doing the exact same thing, but just with a little bit bigger body, so it'll stick around a little bit easier. Let's see. Whenever land you control enters, exile a top card of your library. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. Not really going towards what we're looking for. Crane's Battle Cry until end of turn. Not bad. Saw's Chocobo isn't too bad. Bristly Bill is a must. You gots to have them. Do we really need the life gain? Probably couldn't hurt. Probably couldn't hurt. You know, I don't know though. Maybe not. Well, you know what? We'll leave it in there for now, and then maybe later we can get rid of it if we need to. A Lotus Cobra. I like it, but I don't know if it's going to be necessary. So we're going to leave it for now. Let's see, I need to make sure still, yeah, no other filters added on there. Oh, good, it resets whenever I do that. Let's see here. Tifa's pretty good, but I don't know that. Oh, but we could make Tifa huge in that one turn. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's add Chocobo and Tifa to this. Mossborn Hydra, that's kind of a no-brainer. Let's see, what else? What other landfall burn things do we know of? Because that, like I said, that's really what we're going for, but we definitely need to have some backup plans because the whole thing really revolves around that famished world sire being able to have burn be the end of it. So if we're really relying on that one thing, that could potentially be problematic. We are gonna want the Ice Tail Explorer for sure. Let's see, whenever land you control enters, double the power of target creature till end of turn. Yeah, Might Form Harmonizer, also a very good one. Let's see here. There's a handful of cards that I already had in mind, and actually, you know what? I'm gonna just over here on my other screen real quick. I'm gonna pull up Let's see, do I even have my Architect logged in? That is the question. Let's see if Architect is logged in, so if maybe I can recall exactly what it was that I was gonna put in this deck. Okay, I don't have it in. It's not logged in, so unfortunately I don't really feel like taking the time to do that right now because it's not very interesting to watch for you guys, I'm sure. So we'll just keep going through these. Of course, a card draw is going to be a must, so why not do that? 5/5 red and green elemental creature token. Yeah, that's probably a good one to add as well, just because the last line there. So whenever another elemental we control dies, it deals 3 damage to any target. So if we can just make a bunch of these guys, we can use them to just go ahead and station our stuff, and then just use them for blockers at the very least. Which they're also 5/5 bodies, and free 5/5 bodies aren't too bad. I know it's another 7 cost body, but again, we are going to be using that seed class. Or sledge class seed ship, excuse me. So hopefully, that will be enough to cheat him out a little bit easier. So we got those out of there. Let's see, what are some other cards that let's see. Do we have rampant growth on Arena? Is that a thing? It is. So rampant growth, that's an easy one to make sure that we add in there. We're gonna need some mana dorks, so let's get some Llanowar elves. Do we have Llanowar tribe? Do we really need Llanowar tribe? We don't need Llanowar tribe. That's too much. Let's do too much. We'll do Llanowar elves. We'll do Elvish Mystic. Come on, there we go. It probably wouldn't be bad to have like a lightning bolt. Wow, that's not how you spell lightning. Lightning bolt. Oh, there's burst lightning. Okay, we do have lightning bolt. Sick. I was gonna say, Oh, all right. And we're at 61 out of 100 cards so far. All right. So we need more. We need more burn things. So I know we had City on Fire. Let's see if we have. Oh, I need some things that are gonna double damage. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at red cards. Why? So why? Well, okay. Oh, okay. I see why that's doing that. All right. So we're gonna look at red cards. Probably enchantments. If I had to take a guess, probably enchantments, artifacts, and maybe some creatures. Deal. We're gonna search for deal damage, because what we want are things that says, you know, if a source you control would deal damage, deal more damage, right? That's the kind of thing that we're looking for here. So let's see what we can find. Let's see, this is kind of, I probably need something that's a better way. Let's see wood deal. Yeah, here we go. If a source you control would deal non-combat damage to a creature, put that many -1/-1 instead. Yeah, so here we go. Here's one. If a source you control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage +2 instead. Now, that is the level 3 on this artist's talent, so it's not great. Probably not going to go with that one, but that's a good example of the kind of thing that we're looking for. Let's see. So if a non-creature source you control would deal damage to a creature, battle, or opponent, deals that damage +2 instead. That's not bad, but it is a battle. Battle's just not great, so we're not going to do that one either. Red or artifact, that's not what we want, because we're yeah, that's just +1, so probably not that one either. +1's not great. We want things especially that are going to double. Here we go. Twin Flame Tyrant, a classic example of a source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls. It deals double that much damage instead. You know that's going in there. And then we've got a City on Fire. Of course, we already had that one in there, so that one's going to stay. If a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or a player, it deals triple that damage. That's another good one to throw in there. Oh, we are going to need so many wild cards from the looks of it, but that's all right. That is just fine. Let's see. Whenever lightning, no. Source you control deal non-combat damage to a creature. Nope. If a creature you control it entered this turn will deal damage. It deals twice that much damage. Nope. Let's see, if a source you control would deal non-combat damage to a permanent or player while there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, it deals double that much damage instead. When this thing enters, it deals X damage to each of up to X target creatures. That might not be too bad, because we can always play it with X as 0 if we really don't need to deal damage to the creatures. And it shouldn't be too hard to end up with 4 or more card types in the yard, I don't think. So we'll go ahead and we'll have that one in there, especially because like we don't have to craft that one. So it's definitely not bad to, you know, just have it in there, right? Yeah, so that's a start. So we'll go ahead and we'll see what else we've got. Oh, probably gonna want the anti-causal vestige. Anti-causal. Oh, there's an N in anti-causal. There we go. Anti-causal vestige. Definitely want that guy in there. I really love that card. It's been doing some work in some of my commander decks. Well, we have blue, so why not Rhystic Study? Why not? Always gonna love the Rhystic Study. It's just gonna get us to the things that we want faster. We're gonna want some counter spells. I don't know why I put counter spells plural in the search bar, except for the fact that I was trying to talk and type at the same time, and that just doesn't work very well. Actually, you know what? Let's just do counter target spell. Where's just the OG counter spell? Seriously, is there not just regular counter spell in here? That can't be right. Is counter spell one word or two? I don't remember. Let's see. I guess it's 2 words, and I guess it's not on here? There's no way that's right. See, this is another thing that aggravates me about Arena, which it's a little thing, but like, I hate that not all the cards are on here. I know I could play MTGO, but it's just, I don't know. I don't have a PC, so getting it onto my computer is a little bit more of a pain. And I feel like it's a lot more likely to just not work as expected. Yeah, okay. Well, that is interesting. I didn't know that Counterspell wasn't on here, so yeah, we're gonna look for just generic counters. So yeah, counter target spell. I need to make sure. Oh, well, no, it wasn't that. I'm just dumb. Alright, so counterspell. Okay, so we've got Annual, not that great. An offer you can't refuse. That one's always good. Always gonna put an offer you can't refuse in a deck if I can. Let's see. I can't believe I forgot about those filters, except for I can, because I do that all the time. 3 steps ahead, that's a pretty good one. I don't know if it's as good in Brawl though, just because you do effectively have to pay 3. I say effectively, you have to pay 3 to counter a spell, but you at least, you still have other options with it, so we'll roll with it for now. We'll roll with it, why not? Now I'm wondering if, oh no, here we go, counterspell and that ugly art. And again, I don't think the art itself is ugly. I think it's ugly for a card, because trying to read that it's just not as easy, and that's frustrating for me. I'd really rather just have a card that's easy to read, or at least have it separated like this, to where you have a fancy art, but you can still read it in the box. I mean, like these kinds of arts are great for binders, but yeah, I really don't like playing with them. Okay, let's see. Do we really need any more other counters? I don't think so. I know I want to go ahead and do this again. Oh. So I'm going to search now for, I know, let's go with can't be countered, because we also want to make sure that whenever we try and play our Famished World Sire, that it doesn't get countered. That is a big one. So that one, the specific card that I'm thinking of is green. Here we go. Frenzied Baloth. This spell can't be countered, and then creature spells that you control also can't be countered. So best of both worlds. So you don't have to worry about him getting countered, and then also whenever you go to play another creature, it also cannot be countered. I am going to try and avoid any more rares and mythics, I think, that I don't already have, because there's already quite a few there, and I just really don't have too many. So let's see, we're at 70 out of 100 cards. How many lands are we rocking here? Got 13. Oh, let's see. Got 27, 35, 40. I'm probably gonna want like 42, I think. So let's go ahead and start working on our mana. No, it's not time to work on the mana base. We need everything else first. That way we can get all of our ratios right. I really want to know what's going in here before that. Let's see. Do we have Esper Sentinel? I think we should, right? Is Modern Horizons? Maybe not. I think I spelled that right. Yeah, it looks like we do not have an Esper Sentinel. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. We'll probably go ahead and try it. We'll get Faithless Looting. Let's see. We can get Plan Edition. Oh, man. How did I forget about this? We also need, what is the name of that singer? I say singer. What is the Starfield Vocalist? We want Starfield Vocalist for sure. And then we're also gonna want the Traveling Chocobo. That's not how you spell traveling. Stop that. Chocobo? Is that how you... Okay, that is how you spell Chocobo. Yep, we're gonna want the Traveling Chocobo because we're gonna want to double those landfall triggers. I don't know how I forgot about those until just now. Those are pretty important to this build. Let's see. Yeah, so let's do things that play an additional... Oh, that's an illegal character, I think. Come on, click the thing. Thank you. Play an additional land for turn. And no, let's see, there's burgeoning, right? I think yeah. I don't even know how you're supposed to spell burgeoning, but hey, I know I said I was gonna avoid rares and mythics, but it feels like we kind of shouldn't in this one. So that one was important, but yeah, play an additional. Because we want to be able to play additional lands. Let's see, you have creature you control. Oh wait, we can't play that one anyway because we don't have black in our commander's color identity, so that doesn't do us any good. I don't know if it. No, Paradox Haze. Okay, let's see. We're probably gonna want green for this. Explorers may play an additional land this turn. That's uncommon. We can do that. We got tons of uncommons, I think. 22. Yeah, that's fine. Explorer, that's not a bad one either because we get to draw a card and play an additional land. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Dryad of the Elysian Grove. That one is really good, but I don't know. I guess we'll add it. We may have to cut it later, but for now we can add it and just see where it goes. We already have the Ice Hill Explorer in there. Conduit of Worlds. It's another one. Yeah. All right. Okay. Case to the Locked Hot House. Control 7 or more lands, and whenever it's solved, you look at the top card of your library. And yeah, that one goes in there for sure. That is a good one. I don't think we really need that one. Ooh. That one I think we do also need, just because it's also got the double landfall triggers. So, I mean, it is more expensive than the Traveling Chocobo by a wide margin. But, you know, it still does the same thing, and it's also a 5/7 with reach versus a 3/2. So it's not nearly as easy to remove unless you just straight up like kill it with like Death Touch or something, or exile it or whatever. But you know, you get what I'm saying. So that's just for that turn until your next turn. Yeah, I don't think that's really worth it. Hugs. Do we want to play Hugs? I don't think we play Hugs. Especially, yeah, he's another one that he's what, mythic, and so all right. Why do all the good cards have to be rare and mythic? It's almost like they want the good cards to be hard to get. Why would they do such a thing? Let's see. You are also rare. Suggestion cost, discard X cards, draw X cards, X damage. Okay, so let's think about this. Would this possibly... I guess it could possibly be a way to finish the game, because ideally at this point, ideally we will have some sort of way to double and or triple the damage that's dealt whenever our lands come into play, and potentially even double the number of triggers. So if we could potentially also get rid of our hand, draw new cards, and then also deal damage to our opponents, I think that one might be worth adding in. I really think that might. Let's see Bard class here. Legends enter with an additional +1/+1 on them. Legends cost Gruel less to cast, and it only affects the colored mana, of course. At level 3, whenever you cast a legendary spell, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play them. No, I don't think that really does anything for us. Howling Mine. Each player draw a step. If it's untapped, no. Hey, here we go. This one might be good. Play an additional land on each of your turns. You cast a spell, draw 2 cards in the beginning of your end step. Discard a card. Yep, that's worth it. I like that. I am not doing very good at sticking to this whole not using any more of my wild card thing, though, so I'm just gonna backtrack on that, I guess, and hope for the best, and we'll worry about the rest whenever we get there, I guess. Let's see, so there's some generic stuff that we're gonna have to go ahead and put in here. Let's see, we're gonna want Arcane Signet. We're probably gonna want multiple signets, actually. So we've got Arcane Signet. Of course, we don't have any of them, but they're all uncommon, so that's fine. So let's get the Azorius. Is it Gruel? Boros, Simic, Do we need all these mana rocks? That seems like a lot. That does seem like a lot of signets. It's a lot of mana rocks. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including the arcane signet. I don't know about that one. I think we should use consult the star charts. Just to dig for our pieces once we have everything assembled. Let's see, is stock up, is that a thing that we want? I feel like stock up wouldn't be bad to have. Yeah, we'll add it. I wonder if we have Boros Charm. Do we have a Boros Charm? We do have a Boros Charm. We're definitely putting that in there. Boros Charm's always good. So let's take a look and see what our curve's looking like. So we got 9 1-drops, 16 2-drops, 8 3-drops, 8 4-drops, 3, and 6 that are 6+. That's not too bad, I don't think. I think we are still gonna need some more 1-drops though, just because, you know, having a turn 1 play is nice. So I do wonder if we just take a look at all the 1-drops, what we've got. Might not be bad to have like a banish, or not a banishing light. That's not what I was thinking of. What's the 1-drop? I'll see it here in a second. If I just scroll through here, I'll see it. There's a white 1-drop that exiles a thing, and that's exactly what I'm thinking of. So whenever we inevitably get around to it, that will be, then we'll go over it, because I can't come up with the word. It's not, no, focus fire, also not bad. Although I don't know how much work that's actually going to do for us. So hard light containment, enchant artifact control. When this aura enters, exile target creature. How many artifacts do we have? Doesn't show like the, oh yeah, it's over here. I'm just blind, that's all. And I just got my eyes checked. I should be able to see things. All right, let's see. Artifacts, we have 8. 8 artifacts, 9 enchantments. And yeah, had to enchant an artifact, so that's probably not going to do us a whole lot. Hinterland Sanctifier, we don't really, I love that card, but it doesn't really fit with what we're doing. Ooh, Land Tax, such a good card. Land Tax actually could probably be pretty good for us. Although that's looking for basics, and I don't know how many basics we're actually going to be running, just because we're running a 4-color commander. So it might not actually be that good, because I really am not a fan of basics in general. So yeah, we'll skip that one for now. I'm really surprised I haven't run across, let's see, reroute systems. That's not a bad one. Yeah, we can add reroute systems. It's not necessarily something that, here we go, Seam Rip, that's what I was thinking of. So whenever it enters, we're gonna exile a target non-land permanent an opponent controls with value 2 or less, which, you know, that's, it's pretty limited, but it's not too bad. I'm really wanting to just mostly look at the one drops that I already have. I think why are we? Oh, because I didn't limit this to one drops. Oh my god. It's amateur hour over here, dude. I just can't stop making mistakes while I'm putting this deck together. Let's see. I am always open to some suggestions too. So if anybody, knows of any cards that I should at least consider, just absolutely let me know, and I will take a look and see what they're about. I'll never turn down some good advice whenever it comes to deck building. I'm not one of those guys that be like, no, I built this, it's perfect, because I am not good at building decks. If that wasn't apparent by the gameplay that preceded the building of this deck, I'm working on it. I'm trying to get better. However, it's a long road ahead. I'm just not doing that great. So we're gonna have to just keep building, and then one of these days it'll click. I think, at least getting a little bit better as far as like building around my theme, so my deck at least does the thing that I want it to. But maybe I'm just not good at picking a thing for it to do. Let's see, what does this land do? I know we're not really to the land part yet, but I need a reminder. Copy artifact or enchantment. Ooh. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna need that. Yeah, we are gonna need that, and that's gonna be yet another wild card that we have to use. Oh well. Do I have any other filters on this? Okay, cool. No, I don't have any other, and now I have to, you know what, we'll just get rid of the white color on here. No, we're gonna have to keep the white color, because otherwise it might exclude things that are multicolored later. I honestly don't know how their filtering works, so I don't want to risk it. So we'll just scroll to, what was it, blue? Is blue what came next? Yeah, all right. 0-5 turtle for 1. Sick. Annual, I don't think so. Wizard class, that's always a good one. Whenever equipped creature attacks, choose up to one target creature. That creature can't be blocked this turn and has base power, toughness 1/1 until end of turn. No thanks. Brainstorm, yeah, we take it. I like Brainstorm. And Opt too. I think I like Opt better, but Brainstorm's also really good, especially if you get a questionable hand to start, but you have a Brainstorm. That's a problem that solves itself. And I am a fiend for card draw, so I'm definitely gonna throw Curiosity in there. Ooh, actually, do we want Curiosity or do we want Combat Research? How many legends do we have? It doesn't show specifically legendaries. That's unfortunate. Oh well. I guess we'll just stick with Curiosity, just because I don't know how many legendaries we actually have. So I'd hate to do Combat Research and it's only really useful for our commander. You know, I probably should have also, I haven't been building this around the commander. I've really been building it around the thing that I want the entire deck to do. So I need to, all right, does that, oh, wait, no, that's not the, all right, we need to look and see what Omnath does again. I know he draws cards and he gains life. So let's see again. So we're gonna draw a card whenever he enters, and then whenever a land enters, we're gonna gain 4 life. If it's the first time. If it's a second time, we're gonna add 4 mana. If it's a third time, it's gonna deal 4 damage to each opponent and each planeswalker. Okay, so I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that's the one. Locus of All. Yeah, no, we're gonna stick with that commander. I was just wondering if there's anything else that maybe we should consider with his other effects. Let's see, how many? We got 15 1-drops now, so I think we're probably good on 1-drops. Yeah, we're definitely good on 1-drops. That seems like a lot. Is 15 1-drops a lot? Asking for a friend. Yeah, let's definitely remove the 1-drop deal here. We really only need two more cards, because I think whenever I checked we had 40 lands and I want 42. So let's see here. We got 13, 25, 35, 39. Am I mathing correctly? 13, 25, 35, 39. Okay. So we actually only need 1 more card. We need to make it something good. Let's see, Johnny. What do you do? Oh, actually, I wonder. Oh man, there's an enchant. I think it's an enchantment. Impact Tremors. Oh, is Impact Tremors not in Arena? Let's just get rid of all these. Just Impact. Nope. Oh, it still has the Commanders thing on there. Impact Tremors. Here we go. Sick. Look at that. And now we can start working on our mana base. I love that. That's awesome. So let's look at lands, shall we? We're of course gonna prefer duels where we can get them. Let's see, Uthros. Do we want Uthros? Are we gonna have enough artifacts for Uthros to really get us there? 8 artifacts. I don't think that's really enough to make Uthros worth it. Because absolute best case scenario, you know, we get 8 mana out of them, but the odds of us getting 8 are pretty low. So we're gonna say no. We'll go with Bojuka Bog. Bojuka Bog's always good. Let's see here. What's this one do? Pay 2, tap, pay 2 life, sack a creature. Draw cards equal to the sacked creature's power. That could also be good because we are going to get some value off of that other Omnath whenever we sack an elemental. So if we can make more elementals and sack them, that's just more value. I don't know that we really have any more things, but which actually, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, equal to its power. So yeah, absolutely. We take that. We'll do that. Oh, Fell the Profane. Ooh, that's making me realize we didn't put any just straight up removal in here. Oops. Wow, I didn't put any straight up removal in here. So, oh, yeah, we'll do. Is that the only path to exile? Okay. Can't believe I don't have path to exile. Do we have swords? Swords. We don't have swords to plowshares either. Oh my god, dude. All right. Oh, that's not how you spell blasphemous. I don't have blasphemous edict. I was looking for blasphemous act, actually. Is blasphemous act not on Arena? Let's see what other edict effects we got. Can't believe there's no blasphemous act. That seems criminal. I don't even know how good really are like board wipes in Brawl. I feel like it'd still be pretty good. I feel like you'd probably still end up with you know, some people that are playing token decks. That almost seems like a guarantee. Token decks are pretty popular. Yeah, we're gonna see what we got here. Okay, so here's one removal. Or one board wipe, rather. It's going to destroy all creatures. I really can't believe... I can't believe that, honestly. That's really aggravating that we didn't have a blasphemous act. Like, you just can't get it. God, we're still gonna need so many wild cards. I'm really hoping that a lot of these are like uncommon and below, but I guess we'll see. Ultima might not be too bad, but I hate that it ends the turn right then. Especially because it's a sorcery. So, and it also destroys all artifacts, which odds are it's not gonna bother me too much because obviously I'm not playing too many artifacts to begin with. So it might be worth considering. This is so aggravating, man. You know what, maybe we just roll without a whole lot of removal for now. And that gives me some time to actually look into removal later. Because I really just don't know what kind of removal is actually even available to me, and it just seems like it's going to take too long to just keep going through here looking for more removal. So yeah, we'll go back to the lands. We're gonna go back to lands. So yeah, we want multicolor lands for sure. And of course, I don't have I have like no good ones. Let's see. Oh, that one's gonna enter tapped. That enters tapped. I don't want lands that enter tapped. Yeah, we can put that in there. Yeah, we'll definitely. Wait, no, we don't. Jeez, no, we don't want these because we don't have black in our color identity, so these do us no good. Of course, the good lands that I have are Orzhov lands. Oh my god, this hurts me. All these are entering tapped. Here we go. Watery Grave to the rescue. Thank you. Nope. Same problem. Same problem. I'm dumb. Oh my god. This is why I can't have nice things. This right here. This is the exact reason I can't have nice things. Okay, do any of you guys not come in tapped? I mean, you don't come in tapped if a player has 13 or less life, but I don't like that. 2 or fewer other lands. We take those, I guess. I really don't like fast lands, but I guess it's better than nothing. This is the worst. This is the actual worst. Not having, and those are black too. I can't use any of these. Come on, Stomping Grounds. I haven't been able to escape you in paper. Please tell me. You know what? Game Trail, we can do that. Yeah, Stomping Grounds, where are you at? I haven't been able to escape you in paper. Perhaps I've opened a few of you in Arena. It seems unlikely that I hadn't. Because I've opened a bunch of stuff here on Arena 2. Stomping Grounds, that's what we're talking about. Yes! We take those. But everything, well, all these others are entering tapped, so, you know, that sucks. That sucks real bad. You know, it makes, I mean, at least, you know, well, no, I don't know how much. Sacred Foundry, sick. We love that. Also, wait a minute. I put the... So I think this might be a problem for me with getting all these, like building my mana base right now, because I almost always play decks that have black in them, and I like never play anything with green. And it's not necessarily intentional, but I think that's probably part of the problem that I'm having right now, is I'm so used to having black in my commander's color identity that I just default into, that's a good land with black, I should play that. But you know, I'm not playing a commander that has black in its color identity, so that's not it's not something I should even care about right now. One of these days I'll learn to get good. Maybe, if I'm lucky. Probably not. I don't know. 2 or fewer other lands. See, Dreamroot Cascade, far superior to Botanical Sanctum, but we're gonna have to settle for Botanical Sanctum. I can just feel myself getting mana screwed already. Oh, Triomes to the rescue, except for I don't have any Triomes that I can use. Ugh. I seriously don't have any Triomes that I can use. Do I have a Mana Confluence? I do not, and that is a mythic if I'm not mistaken, so probably don't want to do that, but we do have Command Tower. We do have Command Tower to the rescue. What else do we have? These are all pretty much going to come in tapped. Huh. Should we use things like the Thriving Bluff to at least fix our mana? I don't know. I'm not really sure. Avendo, we definitely want. Definitely want Avendo. Unless we control an island or a swamp. I'd like to think that we will. But I don't know how much we really need the Surveil, so maybe we don't even bother with that one. That one, the Thriving Grove's also going to come in tapped. Should we put in some of these abandoned campgrounds? I mean, I don't know how often we're actually going to get these untapped in Brawl. Like in Commander, I feel like it'd be more likely just because you have 3 opponents versus just having 1 in Brawl. Like Adakar Waste, I'd love to have. Like that's like Banelands, give them to me. All right, I like it, but I don't know. Maybe I should just suck it up and have lands that come in tapped. Actually, I know there are things that keep your stuff from coming in tapped. So there's, let's see, if a land you control would enter tapped, actually, let's see here. I think there's something that just keeps all of our stuff. Lands you control enter untapped. Yeah, there we go. Let's see, when it enters, draw a card, put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. If you have a cave, if you put a cave onto the battlefield, you gain 4 life. Lands you control enter untapped. Yep, that's an automatic add right there. We take those. Yeah, that seems to fix a lot of issues. So now we'll start working with some more of these. That makes me feel a lot better, honestly. Yeah, so we'll deal that one. So these lands that are gonna just deal damage to our opponent's face are gonna be great, since they're, assuming we can get that to, that 1 enchantment. I really hate that it's only that one, but whatever. We have ways to look for things, so. And just don't look at the lands that control or that have black in their identity. Just don't look at them. Act like they're not there. That is the key to success, apparently. Yeah, this is just so painful. Oh my god, I really just, I wish that we had more good lands. I'm just gonna have to just bite the bullet and go through and use my wild cards on them at some point. And I'm sure it'll happen as I build more decks. It's just really frustrating right now while I'm trying to build this one in particular. And I keep looking at all these lands that have black. I don't need these. All right. Oh, come back. Yep. I'll take that one. Okay, deal damage to target opponent. Let's see, when you flat, it comes in tap too. Although that one might be good to have anyway. Land enters tapped, land enters tapped. Alright, we already have the Sacred Foundry in there. Let's gain a life. Gain a life, yeah. Deal 1 damage to their face. Yep, 1 damage to their face. Let's see here. Maybe we might have enough almost to... I also love that the only triome that I have seemingly is just this one that has black in its color identity. Yeah, it is. So let's take a look here real quick. So I have 46 lands, so I need to cut 4 of them. But we got 11, 24. I have 1 card with black. That's not good. I gotta get rid of that card. So let's just go ahead and what card has black on it? Because I gotta get rid of that. I can't play that. That is not legal in this deck. I need it gone. Is it a signet? Did I get a signet that has black? No. What in the world do I have? Oh, yeah, Fell the Profane. Yeah, well, that was an easy one to cut. So yeah, let's take a look here. So we really only care about the colored mana right at the moment. So we're trying to run 42 lands. So we're gonna want between 4 and 5 white sources. I want like 10 blue sources. You know what? I should probably write this down somewhere. It's not that big of a deal. I want 11 red sources. Yeah, I said that it's not that big of a deal, but really it is. So, yeah, let's get something to write on. All right, hold on for just a second. I'm gonna grab something to write on. All right, we have paper. Okay, so we're gonna do so. Let's see. We're gonna do this again now. So 42 lands times 11%. That's 4.62. So we're gonna do either 4 or 5 white sources. And then we got 42 times 0.25 on blue. So again, we'll do 10 to 11 blue. Oh. And do 0.26 times 42 on red. We're definitely going to want 11 red sources. 42 times 0.43. Wow, my brain just totally shut off there for a second. 18 green sources. So let's see. We got 18 plus 11 plus 4 plus 10. That's 43. So that's too many lands. That would put us at 43 lands. So we can cut down one of them. I don't think we have a whole lot of important things in white. So maybe if we... Let's see what we have right now. So we have a command tower, as is tradition. That'll make anything. So we have 4 planes. And we have 4 other things that also create white. So let's just get rid of those straight out of the gate. Just no planes. We don't need them. Don't want to see them. Not basics anyway. So that gets us down to 4 white. We're probably not going to cut that anymore. So that brings us to islands. So we've got 9 islands. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 sources of blue. What if we cut that down to 9 total? So that'll put us 1 under. That'll be where we make our cut. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we only want 4 islands. Sick. So then for red sources, we're going to want 11. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 8. Sorry. Hopefully the pen clicking wasn't too annoying. Jeez. All right, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Excuse me. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I only want 4 mountains. And then we get to green, of which we want 18. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 11, that's 17. Oh, actually, that's 18 right there. How many lands do we have? That's only got us at 32 lands. That's not right. That's definitely not good. Do my math not check out? Oh. I'm bad at math. Okay. So because we have duels, that kind of changed things. So is there an easy way to undo this? No. Okay. So we've already got these 4. We got those. Oh. Let's add a couple more of each of those. So, and then that's got us at 37. So we still need 5 more lands. I think we can add a couple plains. I know that I said that I wasn't gonna have any just straight plains, but we'll do it anyway. Yeah, we'll just do maybe like 3 plains. So that's got us at 40 lands. I would really like to have 2 more. I think I'll add 1 more mountain and 1 more island. for basics. And then we got to go through and we got to cut 3 things. So just out of curiosity, craft all. So we need 2 more rare wild cards. Well, that seems like a good excuse to cut 2 rares. Fiery Emancipation seems like a bad one to cut. City on Fire, also a bad one to cut. That one's a mythic. Faithless Looting, it's common. I don't think we can cut Burgeoning. That's just not common. Counterspell. I really don't want to cut my Counterspell, but I don't have it, so I guess we do it for now. Sad. That's the most sad thing I'll ever do as a blue player. I love my yeah, we definitely can't get rid of that one. I think the Dryad. Yeah, maybe we cut those too. And we still need to cut one more thing. But yeah, since I normally play blue, I like to have a lot of interaction, but there's not going to be a lot of it in this deck, at least not on this pass. I'll probably add more in later, though. First of all, I need to see what I've done wrong with this deck, but it's a lot easier for me to see what I've done wrong by actually playing it. And, you know, of course, that's also a lot more interesting for you guys to watch, too, versus me just sitting here looking at cards and rambling. I'm sure it's probably what you would prefer to see. So, let's see. I guess we could get rid of the Azorius Signet because those two are the least common colors in our entire deck. So let's go ahead and... Oh, I still need another rare? Well, then let's put that Signet back. Signet. The Azorius Signet. Where's the Azorius Signet? There it is. Okay, so I still need to cut another rare. But what do we cut? That's a common. I really don't want to cut Burgeoning, but is it the... Actually, you know what? How... Let's call this one done. Yeah, okay. Well, let's call it done. It's not valid right now, but I really don't care about that because we need to see... I need to open some more packs to get our rare wild card, but we can do that. So let's open some packs to just get another wild card. That way we don't have to cut a rare and we can cut that Signet. The question is, what set? I really don't know that I want to open more Edge of Eternities because I've already opened a bunch of that. Let's take a look at the deck and see what we're missing, so maybe we can actually end up with some things that we're actually missing. Of course, that Burgeoning is actually from Edge. Let's see. Might be able to get away with opening that one to get... Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go open some packs, get packs. I don't remember what this set symbol looks like for half of these. Oh, there we go. That's how I... Alright, let's see. See if we can find that set symbol that we were looking for. Is this guy. Ikoria. Let's open a few packs of Ikoria. Maybe, let's see, we got 11,000. I really don't want to spend all of them. I really only need like 3, I think. So let's open 3 packs of it. So we'll claim those, come over here, open them all at once. Hey, we got our rare. Hey, and we got another rare. Sick. And a mythic. We take those. We take those all day long, especially the rares. I don't know why it's so much harder, it seems, to actually keep enough rares on hand. But now we can come back over to this deck, and we need 5 rares, 5 mythics, 8 uncommons, 2 commons, and we have more than enough. Sick. So now we're gonna come back down here. We are gonna get rid of that one. We're gonna craft all. We're gonna finish the deck. We did it. We finished the deck. Oh my god, that took a lot longer than expected. Hold up, what? So I hit done. The deck has the following issues. Decks must contain exactly 99 cards. Deck must have a commander. Okay. Does it not? Am I crazy? 100 out of 100 cards? Does it not have the... Did I accidentally remove my commander? No, I didn't. I'm so confused as to what is going on right now. Does it show... Well, first of all, we need to fix the card sleeves. I like the arena sleeves. Ooh, but these look good too. Alright, we'll go with those. Avatars. I do like Liliana. We're gonna stick with Liliana? Yeah, we'll stick with Liliana. Do you have any recommendations for the name of the deck too? Other than just absolute hot mess. So I'm struggling to understand what's going on here. So just out of curiosity, if I just... Let's remove Elvish Mystic. Invalid deck. Deck must have a commander. Okay. So for whatever reason, we don't have our commander. So if we go to Alright, why is Omnath not Omnath? Alright, where? Omnath is who I want. Must have a commander. Alright, Can somebody let me know what I'm doing wrong here? Like... Oh, okay. Sick. Sick. Alright, so let's go get our Elvish Mystic back. Alright, now we're done. Sick. So our deck needs a name, so let's just call it Omnath is trying his best. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. I think that's fine. So now seems like a good time to go play the deck and see how bad it does. So, oh man, that was honestly brutal. Having to figure out exactly what it is that was going on there. Yeah, it's not going to work for standard. Yeah, it's not going to let us play that one for standard. So yeah, I need more practice with deck building specifically in Arena. It's not something I've done a lot. I usually just do stuff in Architect, but I'm really just not like, I'm not sure of everything that I have to try building with, or like the differences too. Trying to build my Arena decks in Architect. I don't know that this is keepable. I think, yeah, I think we're gonna have to mulligan this one. We do at least have the Arcane Signet. Yeah, we can keep this one. We can keep that. We don't have a turn 1 play, so we'll just go ahead and do a damage to their face. Yeah, I have a feeling that the mana is gonna be off on this one. Oh, you have the Llanowar Elves. Good for you. Proud of you. Yeah, and then we'll go ahead and we're gonna ramp. We're gonna do the greenest thing we can, and we're gonna ramp. I say that as they ramped on turn 1, and we had to wait till turn 2. But you know, we can't all be God's favorite. Oh, and then you liked what I did, so you're just gonna copy that too. Sick, wonderful. Yeah, let's go ahead and, oh, that's, I can't count. Yeah, so we are going to go ahead and we're still gonna play the Felidar Retreat. Hope that we come up with a land. We got 42 of them. We shouldn't have to worry about it too much, but, and I guess worst case scenario, we can always do the 3 steps. Oh, good, they've got a Mossborn Hydra. Sick, sick, sick. Love that. Don't hate that at all. Not even a little bit. But, you know, with a Traveling Chocobo, if we get that in play and a land, then on Felidar Retreat, we can get 2 of those bad boys. That would be sick. That'd be super sick. Phyrexian Tower. I love it. That's a really good card. I wouldn't mind having that. Oh, and you're gonna station this thing up like crazy. Yeah, I'd like to say I can't believe how many times I tried adding those black lands, but unfortunately I can believe how many times I did that. So yeah, we're gonna make 2 beasts because Hydra, duh. And they're playing green, as are we, you know. So they're definitely gonna try and do something. Let's see. Oh God, that's a big boy. It's also a big boy. Do we just take 8 here whenever they swing? Because they're going to swing, right? Do we just take the 8? Can we afford to take the 8? Sure, let's do it. Why not? All right, so it's gonna deal X damage. So it's gonna cost 3. We're not gonna be able to deal that much damage to anything. Can we cast our commander? We should be able to. Nope, we can't. What are we missing? We're missing white, aren't we? You fool. Alright, well, we got that. An Elvish Mystic, so yeah, let's just go ahead and we're gonna station this thing up. We might as well. Just go ahead and station it with everybody. So maybe if we can, I don't even know. We can pull something out of nothing next turn. Except for we won't. We're definitely dead here because I'm bad at math. I forgot about the Hydra, the biggest thing. So yeah, we're just gonna nope out of this one. I should have seen that coming from a mile away, and I have no clue why I didn't. Except for I do know why. It's just because I didn't have as much caffeine today, and also I'm just bad at Magic. That second part's carrying a lot of weight. I just had to throw the first one in there because I got high XX. What a name. So I want to be able to play my Rhystic Study that I have in hand, but I won't be able to, so we're gonna have to mulligan. Oof, tough crowd, but I guess we keep it. Oh, except for I accidentally mulliganed it away. So oh my god, did I mention I'm bad at Magic? I probably should have mentioned that. Let's see, we can play an additional land. That one. Yeah. Oh, you just quit. Were you too high? Was that? Huh. Maybe they were gonna have to go down too. But you know what? We got some free coins and XP out of it. So on to the next one, I suppose. So why not? Hoping that we can actually get a decent game going here in just a second, where we can actually really try it out and see how it's going, because that last game just went really fast. So let's see what we got to work with here. So nothing that we can actually play off rip. I don't think this is worth keeping. Here we go. This one's good. We will keep this one. Yes, we will in fact keep this hand. That's a pretty good one. I like it. We got a Stomping Grounds, we got Landwar Elves, we got a Signet. So we have, yeah, we have all of the colors to play our commander. I really wish he didn't cost so much, but he's also not super important to our game plan. Ooh. Maybe we save the Stomping Grounds. We'll play the Command Tower and the Landwar Elves. Let's see. Oh, a Flooded Strand. Not a bad card to have. Let's see. So now what we've got Consult the Star Charts, and we've got the Signet there. Yeah, let's play an island. We're gonna use our Consult the Star Charts, and yeah, Starfield Vocalist. That's a good one. Yeah, we'll attack, because why not? We might as well while we have the opportunity, right? It's always nice to be able to just get in a little bit of free damage. Let's see. So this time we're gonna do Stomping Grounds. We are gonna pay the 2 life, and then I don't think it's time for the Starfield Vocalist, so we'll do the 2 for the Signet there. Actually, I guess we can. No, there's not any reason for us to. Yeah, we'll wait on that. We do have plenty of lands. That is for sure. No shortage of lands, which we shouldn't have a shortage because we've got 42 lands in this. Circuitous Route. That probably would have been a good one for us to put in. Yeah. That would have been a great one for us to put in. So yeah, we're gonna do this guy right here. And then, we're gonna do that. And gain a life and draw a card. Nice. Very nice. Oh. It's quite the big stompy set of guys you've got there. Yeah, so here we're gonna, let's just warp him in for now. And then we're gonna do the Chocobo. I'll go ahead and put that in. And then let's do green. I don't feel like we've got enough green mana. So yeah, we're gonna double all these triggers. We're gonna draw some cards. No attacks. All right, so we've got a better setup this time. We're also about to just get absolutely hammered. I can feel it. Whenever you attack, draw a card, then you put a land from your hand into the graveyard onto the battlefield. Oof. Oh, hello there. You are quite an enormous gentleman, if I might say so myself. Good God. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, just go ahead and hit me with your 7/7 cow. Why is a cow a 7/7? Like, don't get me wrong, I understand that they're large animals, but like, I guess, yeah, they will hit you if necessary. You got trample, there's not any reason for me to block. So just hit me for 8. Alright, so I'm gonna play this guy out. And then we're also going to red or green. Let's do red. I only got the one that time, but it is what it is. Oh, we still could have played him. Oh well. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and play him out. I wish we would have done that sooner, but whatever. So goes life. I wish I would have realized that I had the mana open for that beforehand. I'm dumb. I should have been able to see. Wait. Oh yeah, because of the signet. The signet was what did it. So I think this next turn we try and go. Oh. Well, we might just be dead. Yeah, we might just be dead. That's no bueno, because they're going to be able to swing at us for 6, 19, 26, of which we have to stop 7. And in order for us to... Oh, we can't stop 7 if I... Oh, okay. You're only swinging at me for 13. You're having pity on me for some reason. Or do you have some sort of combo popping off? We will stop 10 of it. Yeah, we're gonna stop 10 of it. And then hope for the best, I guess? Yeah, so we're gonna play Omnath. So we're gonna draw a card. Yeah, and then after that, let's go with... let's see, you need 4. Right now we have 3 available. So if I do that... Alright, so I'm gonna get all sorts of triggers here. And then I can play the Ice Tail Explorer. And I can play another Island and get a whole bunch more triggers. Is that enough to actually, let's see. So that got me a lot of life. That did a lot of work for me. Oh my god. So let's see here. If I do this, yeah, so let's target him. Do that. Yeah, why not? Well, that's just unfortunate. Yeah, we'll use this. We'll draw some more cards. No attacks. Well, that didn't go quite as planned. I thought that... Oh, no, that's just the landfall on that one. Okay, well... Oh, 28-28. Sick. Wonderful. Yeah, I have no way to stop you from killing me now. You know, honestly, I think this went a lot better. This is... I'm not mad at the way that this game went at all. This has been fun. Now you're at 29-29, so you can swing at us for 35, 37. Bristly Bill. Okay, so now you can swing at us for 39, and I am not going to be able to stop much of that at all. So I think we call it GG's on this one. We'll just let them smack us in the face for 34. I'm going to call that good game. Yeah, no, I'm tired of waiting on that one. Oh, man, why didn't I think of adding in, like, Evolving Wilds and Terramorphic Expanse? That would have been a good idea. You know what? It is what it is. I'm not too concerned about it. We can do that later. I'm gonna play... I'm thinking maybe like two more games. We'll do 2 more games and then we'll call it a night. Maybe 3 if one of them happens to go really quickly. All right, so that one is open. Let's see what we've got here. So we've got another 4 lands. We've got a lightning bolt. I think this is a pretty good start. It would have been nice to have had blue in here, but I don't think that we necessarily need it. So we're just gonna keep this. Okay, so we didn't get it. That's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna play a red and pass. Let's see. So we're gonna draw whenever their kitty cat enters. Go for it. I don't care. And now it's my turn. Hey, look, there's my boy. Yeah, I think we go ahead and do that, and then we just keep on moving. Just keep on trucking along. All right. Lightning bolt deals 3 damage. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and kill that guy. Boom, roasted. Have fun paying your taxes, bud. Go ahead, hit me for 1. Have your revenge. Do it, I dare you. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. I really don't care. Oh boy. I took a long time. I wonder what they had going on right there. Let's see. Do we want... I guess we'll do a plains for now, and then we'll play our boy and go from there. They're probably gonna play another land and then, you know, play their guy back out. Oh look, they played another land. Oh look, they played their guy back out. How surprising. Except for it's not. Alright. So now we're gonna play a stomping ground. We are gonna pay the 2 life. Let's see, you may play an additional land. So we can do that one, or we can do this one. We could do that where X is 1. Nah. We'll do this one for now. No attacks. Hopefully we can get a blue mana here pretty soon, so we can get a couple extra cards. Maybe get a couple of landfall triggers off of Tanook here. It'd be really nice. I guess that's 6. We only have 4. Yeah, if we maybe could, or I mean, I guess we could play. We'll play Omnath too pretty soon. That'd be really nice. I really wish I would have thought to have put like the Evolving Wilds and Terramorphic Expanse in here, since we're going for landfall shenanigans, but for whatever reason those just did not even cross my mind. Man, that he's thick now. He's a thick boy. He's not getting through, but it's gonna be hard to get rid of anyway. Do you have any possible shenanigans? Yeah, you do, so I'm not gonna block. Okay. Well, that's just unfortunate. Okay, let's see. I still need blue for that too, so yeah, we'll go with a lizard. Still no attacks. Tragic. You know, with as many lands as we're running, you'd think that we would have had more than 4 by now, especially since, you know, our opponent is playing white and hasn't missed a land drop, and we just missed one, and we're running 42 lands. You know what? Just hit me in the face for 9. I really don't care. Do it. Do it. Sick. And you know what? This signet actually, it's gonna work for us, because now we can play stock up and hopefully run into a couple of lands. Yeah, there's a couple of lands. Unfortunately, that Ice-Till Explorer is also going to let's see, so we're gonna, I hate that we had to push that Ice-Till Explorer down, but whatever. Alright, well, we are dead, so we're gonna go ahead and attack. It doesn't matter. We're gonna quit. That's unfortunate, but you know, we're still learning the deck. So that one went pretty quick. I think we'll play 2 more. I think we'll play 2 more before we call it a night, just because I'm still getting the feel for it. I like the way it's going. I'm thinking I know what changes I'm gonna need to make. Most importantly, I'm gonna need to get some better lands and find better ways to fix my mana. Let's see. So we've got 3 lands. We don't have any greens. We're not gonna be able to play the Chocobo yet. And the Ice-Till Explorer. Consult the star charts might help with that though, and we do have a signet, so we're gonna keep it. We're gonna see how it goes. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and just play that one. Don't have a turn 1 play anyway, so we might as well go ahead and hit him in the face for 1 with our little itty bitty tapped land. Might as well. Why not? Ooh, Chrome Mox. Very nice. I wish I had a Chrome Mox. Man, they're making big oh, hey, look. Llanowar elves. So let's command tower. but they do have red, so there's a possibility that they just kill our Alanwar elves. Do we care? I don't think we really care. No, we don't care because we just don't. Why would we? You know, it's not like we need green mana or anything, except for, you know, we do need the green mana. Let's see, what does that even do? It's mana dork. There's a blue mana. Don't have any triggers that'll go off yet, so probably don't really care too much about that one. Yeah, we'll play the Signet, and then we'll play a blue, and then we'll consult the star charts. Do we have any white? We'll go. Oh, do we do another Signet? I think that's probably going to be the play, because that's going to help us fix our mana a little bit better. So if anybody just hopped in, what we are doing with, or what the idea of what we're wanting to do with this deck is just a landfall burn deck. We're using things like the oh geez, his name's Tannock, and the lizard, and the cactus from Final Fantasy. All of them, they got landfall triggers that whenever a land comes in, they're going to deal a damage to our opponent. So we want to combo those with like the Traveling Chocobo, and just see how much damage we can possibly do to our opponents. All right. Then we're gonna just keep it all going here. This is starting to turn out nice. We're not doing too bad, I don't think. Yeah, we're definitely still trying to figure it out. Trying to figure out what we've got going on, but hopefully we'll actually get it to do the thing soon. We almost got it to do what we wanted to, like last game or the game before. All right, sorry about that. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So do we want to double this? Yeah, we'll double this. We can still, yeah, we can, yeah. Here we go. This is what we're wanting. So, we're gonna go ahead and play that one, and then all this is gonna double. So now we've got our 4 mana. We got our card. We can play another land. So it's all gonna happen again. We're gonna hit them in the face. And then we don't really want to play the anti-causal vestige right now. It's not going to do us any good. So that went really well. That was a good turn. Just being able to get that out, hit them in the face for 4. We made the extra 4 mana. We couldn't really do anything with it, unfortunately. But you know what? We got it. Things are, they're working. They're doing the thing. So that's one step closer, you know? Oh, good. Omniscience. That won't be problematic. I definitely have a way to handle enchantments. I'm not bluffing. I promise. I would never. I couldn't. Oh, man. Tannock ended up in the graveyard. That's not good. That's real not good. Blockers for the 3/5. Do you have any way to make it bigger? Other enchantment and creatures you can use a copy, activate, or trigger ability. Yeah, we'll block with, yeah, okay, cool. They just bounce off each other. All right, so yeah, first we'll play that. We'll get our triggers going, draw some cards, and deal some damage to their face. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we're not gonna bother with warping it. We're just gonna do that. Let's see. I feel like we should probably go ahead and kill something. So we're gonna do 2 damage. Oh wait, we're gonna undo that one. Yeah, no, we're just gonna undo that one. That one doesn't make any sense for us to do. So yeah, no attacks. We really shouldn't have to worry about wanting to actually directly attack them, just because most of our damage is going to be non-combat. But we do have decent blockers, and we got quite the life force upon them. So, oh, that's going to deal 3 damage to each thing. So yeah, I am going to give indestructible to my traveling chocobo, because I don't want that to die. I need my triggers doubled. Tragic. Oh, wait. Something... Well, I missed something in there, apparently, because... Well, that was tragic. Alright, well... At least we still have plenty of mana to go ahead and play Omnath again. Yeah, we'll just... I guess we'll hit him in the face there. That was the first... We haven't done that. That would go... So we get 4 more life. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play the Twin Flame Tyrant. Why not? God, I can't believe... I really wonder what it is that I misread that it wiped our board minus Traveling Chocobo. Which, I mean, at least we saved the Traveling Chocobo. But that's kind of aggravating that it wiped the board other than that. So... Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that right there. We're gonna go ahead and play the Elvish Mystic. No attacks. And we ended up with our Ice Till Explorer in the grave. We got Tannock in the grave. It's not great. But you know what? We still have quite a bit of our burn stuff in there. We still have plenty of lands available at our disposal. It would be real fun if we could get our famished world sire. Tragic. Oh, sick. Here we go. Yeah, so now we're gonna be able to double these. So we're gonna make some guys here real quick. I honestly don't remember what I was saying. I'm so sorry. I hope that nobody was paying attention, because apparently I wasn't either. Oh, but yeah, hopefully we can get our famished world sire and one of our guys that's gonna give us some landfall burn. That would be spectacular, actually. But for now, we're just gonna go ahead and station this bad boy up. And then, nope, we're not going to attack with it or anything, because we're not attacking. We're doing non-combat damage. I got a pretty good leg up on them right now. I mean, they are making some flyers. They can change that. but this thing's gonna die if they're stupid enough to actually attack with it. I really don't care about that. You can hit me for 4, that's fine. Here we go. So we got the Frenzied Baloth. It's not really going to do us any good. Yeah, no attacks. We'll end. We're kind of mana flooded at the moment. This sucks. We need more card draw. And we have a decent amount of card draw in the deck, but we're just not drawing into it because, you know, that's what happens sometimes. You don't have any cards in hand, so there's not really any reason for me not to, right? Oh, it deals 3 damage. Yeah, I'll just block that. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't even realize that my gameplay was minimized. That's unfortunate. I'm so sorry. Oh, good. They got the Ristic Study before we did. Well, that's unfortunate. But we did get a burgeoning. And we got an island too. So, yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna put +1/+1 counters on everybody twice. We are going to do the burgeoning. Resolve. We are gonna pay the 1 because why wouldn't we? Then we will move to combat. Everything has vigilance, so we might as well swing with something. Well, this is a little less climactic than I had imagined. I'm not actually going to attack because that just seems like it's not going to be in my best interest, so I might as well just not do it. But we're still making progress. Things haven't quite changed. We're definitely gonna have to block some of this stuff, which sucks, but it is what it is. I'm not really afraid to give up my commander at this point. However, we would have to, you know, if that's all that they're swinging with, we'll just let them hit us for 14. That's fine. I don't care. Because you know what? We're gonna drop some lands on them, and we're gonna make all of our stuff a lot bigger again. All right. So next, let's see, how many blockers do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things. And our 2 smallest things are a 5 and a 6. So they could just barely survive, which is not good for us. So I think we're going to swing. We're going to swing with the Twin Flame Tyrant because they only have one thing that they can block with, and it won't kill our Twin Flame Tyrant. Oh man, I forgot about that. It's just if it deals damage to an opponent, it deals double that much. So that would have been good for us to have just swung out, because now they're dead. Look, we did it. We actually won a game. That's sick. Yes, we did have fun. Thank you for asking, Watsy. Awesome. So now we're gonna get some winning coins, and I think we'll play one more game, and then after we play this game, then we'll call it a night. And this time I'm actually gonna switch the scene so that you guys can, you know, see the whole game and not just like this little screen up in the corner. Really sorry about that. I wish I would have noticed sooner. It's unfortunate. So let's see. 2 lands. Not great. That is enough for us to play Impact Tremors. We do have those. I mean, we just draw into it, right? Well, we've got 42 lands. We're bound to draw into it. We ended up mana flooded last game, so. Oh, except for they got a Mox. This is two games back to back where our opponents start with a Mox. You know what? I see your Mox, and I say, nuh-uh, give me it. I think I'd be pretty mad if that was my Mox, but you know what? I don't care. Who are they even playing? A Blight Dragon. All right, Sacred Foundry. Yeah, we'll pay the 2 life. Yeah, I think we play Impact Tremors, and then next turn we'll go ahead and play Tanic. Oh, we got a poison counter. Lovely. All right, so boom, roasted. Played myself. That's what I did. I am the best at that, though. Tragic. All right. Well, you live and you learn, or you don't. Whatever. So we need some blue mana. That's a thing that we need. God, I can't believe I did that. Except for I can. If you haven't noticed, I'm bad at Magic. But you know what? I have a lot of fun being bad at Magic, and that's the only thing that really matters. So, oh good, they've also got Toxic and Death Touch. What a combo. Boom, roasted. Boom, roasted. And I'm just gonna have to let you oh, they're gonna swing at me and then I'm gonna kill it because I have reroute systems, so that works. Unless they, you know, have some sort of flying infect. Well, that's not good. I mean, that's real not good. Yeah, that's no bueno, but oh well. Oh really? They're not gonna swing. That's interesting. All right, so yeah, we're gonna do that. Deal 1 damage to them. Is that all that we can do? Because yeah, we can't afford to play our commander. Oh, that's the worst, actually. No attacks in turn. Yeah, this isn't good. This is bad. This is real bad. We might. You know, I don't think we can play another after this. I really want it. I really don't want it to end on us just getting absolutely smacked. But it looks like that's how it's going to go because they're going to proliferate. So we're going to get another poison counter that's going to put us at 2. They're going to swing at us for 4, and we're going to end up at 6. Oh. No, they're actually, yeah, I think they're gonna kill us right now. That's happening in real time. Oh, maybe not. All right, so we are going to kill. So now we're gonna choose a blocker. Well, that was unfortunate. Yeah, because we're definitely dead now. Because there's not anything that we can do. Nope, nothing that we can do. So we're just gonna station it and we're gonna call it GG's. Good game. You win. I hate your deck. That one went really quick too. Oh man, that was brutal. I said we weren't going to play one more. I lied. We're going to play one more. All right, let's do it again. Let's run it back. What do you say? We'll try for one more. But this one's actually the last one. Don't ask for another. All right? This is going to have to be the last. Ready. Let's do it. Ooh, another Golgari. That probably won't be the worst for us, except for, you know, when it is. Yeah, we can absolutely keep this because then we've got all of our colors other than one, right? No, we have all of our colors right here. Yeah, sick. Awesome. Yep, that works. Boom. Forest. Roasted. All right. Let's see. So they also played a forest. Yeah, we'll play this one, and then we're gonna do a rampant growth, get us some ramp going here. We're gonna need some more red, so let's go ahead and get some red. A little bit of extra blue probably wouldn't hurt either, but you know, what can you do? So we got that one. Let's go ahead and consult the star charts. We're gonna go ahead and go get a couple of cards. I guess we'll get the famished world sire and botanist. Why not? All right. I don't think we're doing terrible right now. We could certainly be doing better, but so we got 4 lands. If we play a plains, come on, dude. Let me. This is not fun. Come on, there we go. Play the plains. Sick. Now we can play our commander. Awesome. And then we get to draw a card. Sick. Love that for us. So, getting pretty close to being able to play the World Sire, but we need some way to burn them. This has Death Touch, so we're not even about to block it if they swing. Because we really don't want him to die, because we can hopefully get extra landfall going. Oh, they have an Ice Steel Explorer. I wish I had an Ice Steel Explorer. Although, I'm not a fan of the way that it made me mill the last time, because I was getting rid of things that I actually wanted in my hand, which isn't great. Oh, okay, perfect. So we've got a Starfield Vocalist. So yeah, for now we're just gonna do this, and we're gonna do this, and then we'll play. Yeah, we'll play another red. So we get all these triggers. Yeah, we're also gonna deal with this. We'll do 4 damage. Oh wait. No, we probably don't want to do that. Yeah. No, we'll do this one instead. And then we'll swing with Omnath. Because I bet you won't block it. I bet you won't. Bet you won't do it. Come on. Make up your mind. Either do it or don't. Come on. Oh, you're actually gonna block. Oh, you must have like a reanimate or something. Either that or you just have no actual payoff for your Ice Steel Explorer at the moment. You didn't want to take 4 to the face. So let's see, what do we want to do on our next turn? Probably want to play the Vocalist. Well, we definitely want to play the Vocalist again. And then, let's see, because we're going to have 6 lands there. Aw, you prick. I wanted that. I needed that. No, just hit me. It's fine. Whatever. Yep. Starfield vocalist. We're gonna play that guy out. And then I'm gonna do that. Yeah, and then we'll play the Signet. Yeah, and then we're just gonna all attack there. Just go ahead and punch him in the face. Especially after getting rid of that enchantment, man. I really like that. That was gonna pay off for us big time. But, oh well. We do at least have the Famished Worldsire in hand, and we do have the mana to play it, I think. No, we don't. No, we don't. I'm wrong. But we can. Nope. No, we can't. Oh, no. Oh, I've played myself. I'm good at that. Just playing myself. We still need one more green mana. If we get like an Ice Tail Explorer, that'd be great. Maybe we can draw into it. So we're gonna give permanence indestructible until end of turn, and then we're gonna block their commander. And now it's gone. Have fun paying your taxes. Alright. Okay, here we go. Boom. Roasted. And now they're gonna get burned a lot. And we can play this guy out. So we're gonna sack all of our lands, and we might just pull it off. Can we do it? I think we can. Oh wait, choose up to 12. Yeah, we're gonna we'll pay the 2 life. Yeah. Yeah, they are about to just absolutely eat it. That's awesome. We pulled it off. Oh my god, I am so happy we pulled that off. Yep, just straight to the face all over again. That's awesome. Our deck did the thing. It did the thing. Yes, I had fun. Of course I had fun. My deck finally did the thing. That's the whole reason I built the deck, is because I wanted that to happen. That right there, that thing that just happened, is the whole reason I built that deck. I have been wanting to do that since I first saw the Famished Worldsire. So the fact that we just got to pull it off is amazing. I totally forgot that I was going to get the extra mana from Omnath, so that came in absolutely clutch. I am very happy with the way that that turned out. But now I believe that's where we're gonna have to call it for tonight, because we accomplished everything that we set out to do. We got all of our dailies done. We made a new deck. We got it to do the thing, and we won a couple of games, even not getting it to do the thing. So, as far as I'm concerned, that is an absolute win. Absolutely appreciate anybody stopping by, and hope you have a great night. And I'll see you in the next one.